Well, he's my brother. You know, I can't say enough about Robert. We love each other from a personal standpoint. Whether we work together or not doesn't matter. But Robert, the first thing I did with Robert was Spy Kids 1. Similar kind of situation where the studio, Weinstein's they were a little bit nervous. They didn't know stylistically what this music should be. Went through a few composers, and strangely, I was on the list of people that they wanted to meet with. I didn't know Robert at the time. I wrote a few pieces of music. Robert came over and listened to them and kind of liked them. And I got hired. And what was really cool about that movie was Danny Elfman had written a couple themes. See, there we go. This running theme of I get these incredible gifts from other composers, you know. And Danny wrote a theme for it. I guess he was going to score it. Then something changed. And so he wrote a very cool kind of spy theme for that. So my job was to incorporate that and, you know, come up with a score, which I did. Subsequently to that, Robert, I think we've done 5 movies together. We've done Sin City, which is way up there for me as a piece of art that I really enjoyed working on. We did another Spy Kids. We did Machete. I became part of the band in that one. I'm part of the band Chingon. Yes.
So you're on camera?
No, I'm not on camera, but I'm in the band and I'm listed in the credits as part of the band. I don't know why they'd even let me be in that band. The band's so good, but they let me be in. But he's just great. And we've worked on, I think, again, 5 pictures together. And he's phenomenal.
Sin City is an interesting movie. Can you talk about what kind of music you needed to provide?
I'd love to. Robert did something very interesting with that movie. That movie's really in 3 parts, really, because you follow the storyline of Dwight and then, you know, and the other one, and then Bruce Willis's character. And they're all different, yet they all intertwine in the end. So Robert he hired myself and Graham Revell to write 2 of these sections, and Robert wrote the 3rd. And what he wanted from me was a classic noir score. And so he said, just do classic, like Bernard, whatever you want. Bernard Herrmann meets, so, you know, just that. And then, lo and behold, he told Graham to write a deconstructed version of that. So we didn't know, by the way, what each other was doing. And I didn't know what Robert was doing either. And Robert kind of wrote something in the middle. By then, he'd become very adept at writing and composing. So what ended up at the end of the day was this very cool melange of scores that kind of segue in and out of each other. Sometimes they play on top of each other, and all with Robert's hand on it. So he would take a piece I did for one section and put it over here, and then he'd take a piece that Graham did in the middle and he'd put it over here, and sometimes he'd play them on top of each other. Awesome. And it worked. And I'll never forget going to the premiere and just seeing this thing. It was spectacular. I still think it's one of his best works. I think it's really great.